Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Roball back again for another NRPG Beyond video. Now, in this video, we're again not doing much gameplay, but we are talking about the coming updates. And I do apologize if you guys want to see me doing different showcases, different updates. I do apologize for not doing that, but for now, I want to show you guys something cool. So, the Care Bros have been tweeting a lot recently about the upcoming updates to the game. Now, what I didn't define in the past that I made a mistake on not defining was the whole Side A, Side B thing. Side A being this current version of the game that we're playing in, which is currently the non-story mode or the open world version of NRPG. We'll call it open world for now. Now, Side B is story mode or roleplay mode. We'll call it story mode. So Side A is the open world and Side B is the story mode. Now, the reason why I'm defining this now, okay, thanks game. Reason why I'm defining this now is because it's an important factor to these upcoming updates. And if you haven't already, guys, follow me on my social media. Link is like at the bottom left corner, like everything at the description too. But if you look at the bottom left corner, there's gonna be little social media things you can look at. I have a Twitter and Instagram, and everything else I need you guys to follow me on or you wanna follow me on is there, guys. I really hope you do follow me on Twitter because I do post regularly on there. So make sure you follow me on Twitter, guys. It's pretty epic to see my tweets, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm kidding, but I'd appreciate it, guys, if you did follow me on Twitter at Roball01 and Instagram, which not many people follow me on, so I gotta get my clout level up on Instagram, you know? Nah, I'm kidding. But anyways, when it comes to these updates, let's talk about them. So when it comes to Side A of these updates, Side A consists of the open world updates, and the Care Bros have been tweeting about this. They've been talking about how Side A would get different updates like the new Zetsu mode, which got added, the Ninja Knight mode, which will be added in the future, and so on with all the new updates to the KGs and elements. Those things are looking pretty epic so far, but what would they do for the game? Now here's this video, that's what this video is for, to tell you exactly what I think these things are going to be for. What do I think they're going to be for? I think the world mode is going to get an update with the combat and everything like that. That way it just feels more silky smooth, it feels nicer to use, and the game just lags a lot less. Because if you see my streams on the game so far, it's been lagging a little bit. Not too much, but quite a bit on certain points. Now, Side A, they said that these updates that are coming up soon, that probably going to be coming out in the next few weeks, it's going to be divided into two separate updates, or two sides. And Side A being the open world updates, meaning new combat system and so on, not the story mode updates just yet, no Kage stuff just yet, but all that stuff. You know what I'm saying, guys? I think you do know what I'm saying. Then Side B, being the story mode, would come after, meaning the story mode isn't going to come before the open world updates. The open world updates are coming first, which is what I think these mean. I think the tweets mean this, and I think everyone's understanding this too, like Main and Seiji and I think we all think the same thing. We think that the Side A is coming first, and Side B, which is the story mode, will be coming after that. And that makes sense. It makes sense for Side A to come first and Side B to come after, because Side B is going to take a while to make. It's a lot of new features, the Kage features and everything like that. That is complex stuff. Not anybody can make that in like a week's time or less, you know? So congrats goes to the Care Bros, or like credit goes to where credit's due. That takes a lot of time and effort to do, so getting these updates out in the next few weeks, maybe in the next month or less, that takes a lot of skill, guys, so good job. Now, these tweets I want to talk about. This was posted on September 28th, the day before my birthday. They said, been redesigning the entire map and still got a long ways to go. Estimated time for finishing is probably next week. And you can see that they're working on the Mist Village. Now, if you look at the Mist Village in the background, it does not look like the Boruto Mist Village, which means that this Mist Village or this timeline of the game is not starting in the future if it's going to be based off of any Naruto timeline. So no, we are not basing this off of the Naruto timeline in terms of Boruto. This is starting off in the early stages of Naruto, meaning the Kages might be like the first Kages of each village, or maybe the Kages will get different abilities depending on the Kage they select. So the Care Bros might give us a choice, or they might just give us a Kage spec that they want us to have, and so on. Now, if you look at the image more, excuse me, if you look at the image more, you see the Mist Bridge. And this bridge has been showcased a lot in my NL2 videos where like I basically fight people there and stuff like that in the Mist Village. And the Mist Bridge is honestly a good structure. I like how they added the Mist Bridge and they didn't make it huge. They made it somewhat large and somewhat detailed. But again, this isn't too much of a worry. It doesn't really matter that the Mist Village looks like this. All that matters is that they're actually working on the map, and the map looks really good so far. Now the next tweet I want to show you is their work in progress Sand Village. The Sand Village that they're working on is a work in progress. And they also said in this tweet with the image in it, they said Side A is going to have a less detailed village in the world mode, of course, the open world. Then Side B is going to have more detailed villages due to no mobs being there. Now, what this means in the story mode, there's not going to be any monsters to fight. It's going to be purely player-based. And that means that when you load into the map, if the map is going to be more detailed, which means it's not going to lag as much due to the fact that there's no NPCs to fight. It's going to be completely player-driven, meaning any lag would be caused by the players or by the map. Nothing really else other than scripts and players and so on. Now the side A being the open world, it's not going to lag as much due to there being less details, meaning it's going to be less detailed. I think they're meaning like less detail in terms of like the textures, like this decal right here in terms of like this thing that I'm walking on. This is a nice custom texture, and I think they're talking about this type of thing being removed in the open world. That way it doesn't lag too much, but we'll see what they mean by that when the game does release in the open world updates for side A. So side A being open world is going to have a less detailed map compared to the side B. Now, this new map is probably going to apply to both updates, meaning side A and side B will share the same map. It'll just be different servers, and that's perfectly fine with me. Now on to the next, and I believe the final tweet. This one was a big one. They tweeted out this on their NRPG Beyond Twitter. Again, they said story mode info. So the first thing you see is a photo of a snow-like village, which I think has been featured in a Naruto movie before. I don't remember which one, but if I remember which one it was, I'll probably put the movie poster on right now. But that's what I mean right there. Then the next image is the image for the basic snow area, which I believe is from the movie. I don't remember too much, but correct me if I'm wrong what it is from or what you think it's reminding you of. But next after that is the big thing, the banger, guys. Look at this, okay? This is on side B, I believe. This is side B, meaning this stems from side B. Like I said in the last video, there's more to it. We didn't see everything. There's definitely more than what they're showing us, and this is exactly what I meant. They posted mission types. These are the types of missions you'll do inside B, meaning in the community to level up and stuff like that, or like maybe rank up, you have to do mission types or different missions. And these are the different missions. Every like 15 days, you're going to be aging, of course. So every 15 days equals 1 year. So if you play for basically a year straight, your character would be 24 years and maybe like a third year old, like 24.3 years old or something like that. That's how old you would be if you played for 365 days straight. For like, you know, divided by 15 is 24.3. But that's how old you would be in the game, about 24 years old if you played for a whole year, which isn't that bad actually, meaning that characters can play the game for a long time and not die of old age, which is great, honestly. Now, the next thing after that was the mission types. It says the mission types are hunt and capture missions, meaning you can either collect a scroll, protect something, I assume a scroll or something like that, or you can package and transfer something, meaning it's probably gonna be like packaging food and transferring it somewhere, or maybe like packaging a weapon and transferring it somewhere. You can gather intel, meaning maybe stealing intel from another village, or maybe stealing like a bath towel or a scroll, you know. And then assassination, meaning there's going to be a player or probably an NPC you could target as well. Now, I'd hope they add like an escort mission where you can escort a NPC to another side of the map or another part of the map. I think that would be pretty cool if they added an escort mission. Now, they also put at the top right, ranking will make you stronger. Jutsus unlocked through ranking KG levels during battle. Meaning, you have to battle to unlock your KG abilities. You do not have to rank up to unlock your KG abilities, but ranking up will unlock your new jutsus that are not KG abilities. And remember that KG abilities, Keki Genkais, will not be the most important factor to the game, but they will be a pretty key factor when you're fighting. Now, doing missions with Jonins, who will give you basically double EXP, but receiving a mission from a Kage or doing a mission with your Kage will give you 3 times EXP. Now, if you're in my village, the Mist Village, I'm the Mizukage. If you're in my village, I will definitely carry you guys in missions. But you gotta follow my rules. So if you guys ever join my village and you want to be carried so you can level up faster, just let me know, guys. I'll be in the village chat and everything. We'll have a Discord chat set up for the game when the time comes. But if you guys want to, that's your best bet. Your best bet at getting higher levels is to be with the Jonins, which won't be for a while. We're not gonna have any Jonins in the beginning, I think. But you will have me, your Mizukage, and that's gonna be 3 times EXP when you run with me, which is honestly a good thing. So I'm going to be running missions a lot with my people, depending on whether or not I get to be powerful or not. I don't know. We'll see though. Now, on the bottom right, it says Kages have the ability to create skilled assassin groups. For example, the Anbu Black Ops for the Leaf, the 7 Ninja Swordsmen for the Mist, etc. Meaning, maybe every village is going to get their own type of Black Ops system or assassination system, but we're going to get the 7 Ninja Swordsmen, which is pretty dope, to be honest. The 7 Ninja Swordsman is going to get the 7 swords from the series, like Zabuza's blade and so on. Correct me if I'm wrong, but those blades are freaking nice. So hoping they come out very, very soon with the 7 Ninja Swordsman system. And I'm hoping that when I get to select these 7 Ninja Swordsmen, I can maybe select somebody. And if I don't like that person as a 7 Ninja Swordsman, I can take their weapon from them automatically instead of having to maybe fight them for it. But regardless, I think it should be a system to where I can assign it to someone and remove it from someone if they don't meet the requirements or criteria. But either way, this is a pretty cool update coming to the game, guys. What do you think? Tell me in the comments section down below. That was pretty much it. They also tweeted that we know that most of you are wondering how story mode will work with being opened. Kages in certain high ranks will be able to forward a command global-wise, meaning they can send like a global message and create private servers for village wars or increase reputations or reps. Missions will be based on player rankings within the server. So if you have like a bunch of high ranks in your server, like maybe a bunch of S ranks, you're gonna get a lot of difficult missions. If you get like a bunch of F ranks, meaning lower ranks, You're gonna get a lot of easy missions between the F ranks, you know? It's gonna depend on the people. So the story mode isn't gonna be too easy to get used to, but it will be fun. Like, NO2 had a large learning curve, so a game like this won't be too much of a learning curve because Care Bros know how to make their game available to players to learn, like simple enough to learn. That's a good thing that the Care Bros are making a system like this because they can make it really work well with this game. But tell me what you think in the comment section down below. What do you think of the things that I showed about this new update coming to the game? What's your opinion? How do you think I select the 7 Ninja Swordsman? Should I do like a tournament? Should I like maybe choose the highest ranks? Or what? Should I interview people? You guys choose. Just know that I'm not selecting any 7 Ninja Swordsmen right now, but I will try to in the future once the ability is added. Once this new update's added to the game, the story mode, we'll see what happens. But if you guys haven't already, follow me on my social medias, all at the bottom left corner. Link is down below as well. Till then, it's been your man Roball. I'm signing out now. I'll see you guys in the next NRPG video. Peace, everybody.